Hello, anybody, somebody, nobody, whoever never see this. Siegfried Alexander Faust, the Whiff, come back at you with some Fallout New Vegas. I decided to do a new Let's Play for it, and I've been back and forth if I should do the level 1 implant rush, and I think I'm gonna. It's just so tempting to not do it. It's, like, I want to do it. Like, to not is painful. So, I'm gonna, try and do a slow run, but I do want to rush to get that so I can get maximum points, try to get everything done.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes.
What if we rebuilt Genghis Khan? Great guy.
As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig?
Bit of a questionable thing to say to murders.
You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, game was rigged from the start.
It's so good. Let's see. I tabbed out for a second, my bad. Yes, thank you, free DLCs. Or paid DLCs and stuff. All the bonuses.
Oh, wait. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why
Hey,
don't you
Doc.
relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what
What do you know about me and my bearings?
How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
What's your name? My name is Doc Mitchell. Who are you? I am the real Doc Mitchell. You are an imposter. Zeeg.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but
That's a bit of a rude fucking thing. Could be worse. I could be named Mitchell. Oh! Oh, wow. It's not what I would have picked for you.
you don't mind. But I had to go rooting around there in your noggin and pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework. You better tell me if I left anything out.
Time for the amazing character creator.
How'd I do?
Ugh. Is it 5? 4. Why do I look so weird? Alright, fuck it, sure. Hair. None of this fucking weird nonsense. Yeah, there we go. So, I am the ghost. Oh, is it gunslinger? Yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, please.
Most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you.
I will respond to chat if anyone proceeds to exist in chat whenever I tab out to see it, which won't be for a while.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the hall, over by that figure tester machine there?
Okay, fine. I'll race you.
Slow down. It ain't a race.
Fuck that, it's a race. I win.
Looking good so far. Go ahead and get the figure tester. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Okay. think that's mostly right. I guess I'll do the rest into charisma. I just want to check. Yeah, and I'm going to take a small frame in Wild Wasteland. I'm going to try hard to not just skip past the dialogue. I may forget. So the reason I have this setup is I'll get intelligence maxed, endurance maxed, strength maxed from stuff in game. Perception I'll get to 8, which is enough for the skill checks. I don't think there's any skill checks for agility. I could be wrong. And then I won't, obviously for luck, but someone's gonna miss out. And if I go melee build or if I don't use my VATS, it doesn't really matter for agility. It's just only gonna affect when I use regular guns. Which, if I use energy weapons, it's gonna be science, so it's fine.
Seems to me you're the luckiest son of a gun.
Or again, if I use melee, it's not gonna matter.
We know your violence, but that don't mean that a bullet didn't give you an utter and big one, Rob. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions?
Sure.
Your dogs are still barking.
My dogs, they be barking. What have you know of my dogs and where they bark? How do you know this?
All right, dog.
Vagina. Vagina.
No.
Vagina. Vagina.
No.
Vagina. Vagina. Always. Never. Sometimes. Occasionally. Usually.
Okay.
Never. Sometimes. Maybe. Okay. So I did skip that. Basically, whatever you answer for his I forget what it's called, the ink blot test. I forget this. I even took courses on this. The psychiatry of it, psychology of it. It's gonna pre-assign these 3 tags, but you can just choose what you want after that. So it doesn't really matter. I want barter up. That is important. What else is low? I don't care about the guns. Tab out for a second. I want medicine less than 30. I'm gonna want like about 30 speech plus. Science for some other stuff. Science is already good. Lockpick 25, explosives 25, barter repair. Bit of overkill for lockpick. That's not so bad. I will need speech. That's one of them. Ay caramba. Unfortunately, I might do sneak. Oh, that's so questionable. It's because to do this strat, I want to pickpocket somebody, and it's gonna be much harder without that, with only 5 on sneak. Yeah, I think that's the play. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay. I'll be raising everything else up anyway, so I'm not super concerned.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. You got a form.
Oh, I'd like something from you too.
Just a formality.
My medical history? How the fuck would I know that if I just got like a concussion from having my brain cranium blown open? Alright, I think that's funny. You're level 30, you're max level, but you don't get any more experience, you don't get any perks, and you don't get any skill points. Yeah, no. Small frame and wild wasteland. So small frame is the only one there that's going to increase one of your special stats. And wild wasteland, what that does is introduce certain events that aren't normally in the game, which is pretty cool. I'm triggered from Fallout 3 just collecting pre-war books for turn-ins for money. Whoops, forgot. However, some of those locations, they still have like things that are happening there. They just may not be the same things that you're seeing with Wild Wasteland. Yeah. Oh, wait, I want Science at 25 before I leave here. Science at 25 and repair. Oh, right. Because I believe as soon as I leave, I can't do this. I'll check. If I can't do that after I leave, then I'll just restart this, honestly. Because I'm still at the very beginning. Cigarettes. Easy money. I want it all. Pork and beans. Sugar bomb. I always forget if there's a magazine in here or not.
Here, these are yours. Was all. I hope you don't mind. Well.
Oh goddamn! I'm already clicking.
Out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I don't get insta heals from Stimpaks. Was it they can't mend broken limbs. Ammunition has weight. All that stuff are hardcore. I forget what is the special reward. I don't think there is one. Yeah, there's a trophy for it, or a thumbs up or some nonsense. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I've done hardcore. I'd rather play the whole game, experience the story without it.
I expect you'll be wanting to go. Of course.
Hey, some more supplies.
I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it. That'd be thick.
Actually, I want to double check something. It looks like I can come back for the other two things, but I need to find the
Curious fella.
today's physician.
Odd. And I don't just mean because he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him.
Something's wrong with that guy. He's kind of robot-y.
You just get the sense that that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town. Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't. Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
His sunken eyes are creepy. But his wife died.
This here's Good Springs, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Good Springs Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us. Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see.
Probably not the
Just
best
people
thing
trying
to get
scratch
drunk,
out a living.
but this would be a hell of a time to do it.
Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a
Oh, is it just the same
If
thing
you-
again? Okay.
I-
I'm her. I don't see nothing wrong with you. Aw, thanks, buddy. Where is today's physician? I don't see it. It's on one of his tables. Did I pick it up without realizing? Excuse me? Where is this magazine? So I sure as heck don't see it. Did I grab it? Yeah. Yeah. mean, I don't really... I'm more so just curious. Trying to maximize your shit. If it's like staring me in the face, it's gonna suck. Just clipboards, medical and finance clipboards and stuff. He's doing his thing right now. I'm gonna let him do his thing. He's got his own life to live. I would like to figure out how to crouch again, though. Sneaking is C. Oh, am I not able to sneak in here? There it is. We take that. Reading glasses for fun. Okay, now read today's physician. Whoops. And now I'll talk to you again.
You'll be wanting to go outside, huh? Of course. You've been through a lot. It ain't much, but these'll do you right if the pain flares up.
Thank you, sir. And
Of course. You've been through a lot. It ain't much, but these'll do you right if the pain flares up.
more stim packs. So what you can do is, right, is if you have your excellent, happy day, door to Good Springs. If your medicine is 29 or less, so just below 30, you have a 30 speech check to get more stim packs. Then you take that, bump us up to 30, and then with the medicine 30 and speech 30, you can proceed to do both of those skill checks and get more stim packs again. All the DLC pop-ups here. I'll try to keep some of these things on the screen for a couple seconds so people can pause and read if they like. Hello, Victor.
Howdy, partner. Might I say
You're looking fit as a fiddle.
No reason.
I like Victor.
I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that,
I'm really tempted to not rush for the implant. I'm on both sides.
Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle.
'Cause I'm pretty sure if I go into New Vegas, it screws with his mapping, because you will encounter Victor as you play the game. But if you rush for the implant for New Vegas, then you won't have him. That's like the only downside. And I think one of the quests kind of, it's like, oh, you need to find a path, and it staggers you. It's like, oh, well, you found the way. The good side is, with 10 intelligence, it makes it so I'll get more skill points as I level, which makes it easier to get everything as I go.
I'm Securitron. Robco Security Model 26 to be. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Victor says howdy.
Happy trails!
Okay. I'm just gonna check to see if I can still do the 2 checks in here. Okay, cool. I'm gonna save because... Oh, shit. What is it I wanted to test? Oh, crap. It's nice just watching this scenery. Oh, it's gonna bother me. Well, I'm gonna figure out what it is I was gonna do, and then I'm gonna go do it real quick. Okay.